Speaking of stories, let's get to a little update
Yeah.
on our. Now it's our because you're done. You don't have any more jabs.
Mm.
What's the latest on the IVF?
I mean, I guess we've told everybody this far. We might as well keep going. Usually this is kind of where people stop talking about it until something happens.
Who cares what people do?
Well, I'm just saying for us, not for them.
Yeah.
For us, because this is like the part where it can go either way.
Well.
So on Thursday, our surrogate gets the embryo transfer.
She got a good looking uterus.
They said it looks beautiful.
Clean, perfect.
Clean, I don't know what clean means, but it's the lining. It means the lining of her uterus is the perfect thickness.
So she got a good thick uterus.
What they do is they give you progesterone until your uterine lining is the perfect thickness of 12 millimeters,
mm-hmm.
and then that's the only way they'll go through with it is if it's the perfect. But medications make it that way.
Yeah.
So like you say, when someone gets pregnant on their own, we don't know what's going on in our uterus. It could be that's why a lot of people miscarry because of, it's not perfect, but they try to make it with surrogacy the perfect environment, and it still sometimes doesn't work out. So on Thursday I'll go. You'll be playing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go.
But I'm not going to be the guy who sits there while her legs are up, and I'm not, looking at that's.
Yeah, she told me to come though. So
you come, you go. Yeah, for sure, you go.
I'll take a video because she said, Brianna, the nurse, said that even if I wasn't there, they would take a video because they do that for everybody. Mm-hmm. There's an ultrasound screen and you can see it going in and see it being placed inside of her. And then they'll say success or not.
Okay.
And then 10 days.
So in 10 days, you'll know if the pregnancy took and whether or not we're on a road. So late this year, having a little baby.
March 8th, we'll know if the pregnancy test is positive.
And you believe we're going to have all knock on wood.
That's why it makes me
But you know who else just got pregnant?
Mm.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know the difference between the two, but there's two different porn stars who fight over banging 100 or 1,000 men.
The ones you're obsessed with?
Everybody. So there's one. I can't remember which one it is. I think she's the one that slept with 1,000 guys.
The one that's pregnant is the one that paraded around with it all over her face, right?
The one where she walked. Yeah. So apparently she's pregnant. Now imagine how do you do the DNA test?
Paternity test when they're done.
With 1,000 dudes?
You know who you slept with, right? There's a list. I'm sure they kept a list.
Just imagine being the kid.
Hey, what if you didn't have great administrative people and they didn't keep a list?
I bet you they don't. I bet you they don't have good information on who the dad is.
Her mom was vetting them in.
I saw somebody say, because she's on birth control or whatever, and they're 99.9% effective, which means you're supposed to hit 1 out of 1,000.
They're 99.9 if you take it correctly.
So she did, but
how do you know she
was
took it correctly?
On par? Because if you do 1,000 guys, you only got pregnant by 1. That's not bad. That's exactly at the ratio.
Well, what are you going to get pregnant by 5?
No, I'm just saying, but
you're going to get pregnant once.
You're due. I'm saying if you bang 1,000 guys with protection, and it's 99.9%, math says you're going to get pregnant by one of them.
Even people who skip a day on accident on their birth control, the percentage goes down.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't do it at the same time or you skipped a day or whatever. But usually you don't get pregnant on birth control if you're doing it perfectly.
Yeah, but the whole point is, like I said, it's 99.9% effective. So you have sex one time, that's a 1 in 1,000 chance. But if you do it 1,000 times, all that needs to slip through is 1.
I don't think everybody came inside her. I don't think she gave a chance for that for everybody.
Because they only had 45 seconds?
Yeah.
So we narrow it down to maybe 600 dudes. So then she's a small dog.
Oh my
I don't know why
God.
we break the math down because I'm a poker mind. Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, who knows?
You were interested in
I hope that they kept a list. Because what guy's going to come forward and be like, it's mine?
No, God. How do you explain this to the kid?
To who? Oh, the child? Never.
Because you don't. This is the thing when when our parents or whatever did crazy shit back then, there was no video.
No, they could never.
Evidence that's there for life. Imagine that.
Yeah, imagine all of our shit's out there for life.
Not even that much shit compared to what could be out there from back in the day when we were wild.
Oh, all my shit. What are you talking about? We've told everything I've ever done in my life on here.
No, we haven't. But anyway.
We've told a lot.
We've told a good amount, yeah.
I mean, we just haven't told a lot of your stuff because, we tell everything about me, but we don't tell when you get in weird situations.
Well, who do I get in weird situations with?
Me.
Yeah.
But who do I get in weird situations with? You only.
That's what you tell me, and I believe you.
It's never happened.
So we always get in weird. So I'll tell you.
You're the other people have been very jealous, so that would never happen.
Okay, I'll give you a little thing. We hang out sometimes with other women.
No, this is a long time ago.
Yeah, who are totally straight.
Yeah.
These women are straight. But for some reason, straight women question their sexuality when they're around you.
And I don't do anything, I swear.
Because you have that dominant, masculine kind of sexy energy.
Yeah.
And they're like drawn to you.
I've actually gotten annoyed.
Yeah,
before.
Course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Women chasing you down.
Following me to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like weird shit. It's
People wonder if I get jealous of other dudes. I'm like, no, but I definitely don't get jealous.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've kissed girls and stuff with you because, like, we've gotten drunk and done things like that when we were younger.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never done that with anyone else. I've only been with people who are very jealous, other than you. So that would have never happened.
For me,
that's why you
fun.
didn't believe me, but it's true.
Well, because it was such a natural thing. I figured,
natural.
It just seemed like, oh, this is the thing to do tonight. I guess this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
we should have Eddie in here.
Yeah,
I'd talk about that one time with Eddie.
Oh God, we're not talking about that right now.
No, just one little thing about it. One time we played Spin the Bottle at the Standard in Los Angeles.
We did some crazy things. I fingered his girlfriend.
Listen,
okay.
Why can't First of all, let me do this. The Standard in Los Angeles. You came to visit me in LA, and that was crazy. That was a weird night. We're not going to talk about the whole thing, but we played Spin the Bottle like teenagers. This was all Melissa's idea. It was always her idea to do these things. And we just go along with it. Ha, ha, ha. Everybody's drunk. And then like everybody had to kiss each other. It was so weird. Everyone had to put their hands on each other's pants. Do you remember that?
I fingered her.
Yeah, I had to put my hand down Eddie's pants. And I had to put my hand down his pants. And like, he wasn't hard. I just had to put, and then Melissa
put your hand on it.
Like this. And Melissa was like, you have to hold it for 10 seconds. And like, she's like
that's the rule.
Yeah. And I tried to move, 10 seconds. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, we're so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the end of that. What the hell were we talking about before that?
Oh, pregnancy.
So you have another one.
Yeah, we don't do those things anymore, guys. It was our young days.
Wild.
You think I would do that now? I don't even fucking leave the house.
It's true.
Kiss anyone. Ashley St. Clair, the one that Elon just knocked up.
I'm
smiling so big because it's so funny to me that
number 13, 14 for him.
I think 13 because you know that Laura Loomer chick.
Yep.
Because she's like all over this. She hates this lady.
Okay. She's like a right-wing conservative something.
Yeah, they both were, but she's like,
Laura Loomer definitely is, right?
Yeah, but she said they used to be kind of friends.
Okay.
But she doesn't like her. She lied to her or something. But she's putting out all these posts about how like this Ashley St. Clair duped him into getting her pregnant, right? Like, and they found text messages where like, she's like, I want to have his rocket babies and like shit like that. And I was like, listen, if you're semi-attractive, you don't have to dupe Elon into having kids with you.
It's not like
Get real.
He's like, you're a woman. I'm a man. I like sex. Done.
I want kids.
And he wants to populate the earth.
That's what I'm saying.
Spread his seed.
It doesn't seem like very much trickery needs to go into it.
As long as you're hot.
He's going to do it.
And you just get,
And you just say, hey, I want to have your baby. He's like, okay. Like,
all right.
Let's have another one.
Cool.
But then it kind of creeped me out that, and maybe she did that. I don't know. How do we know? There's a few text messages out about it. The other Elon thing. Grimes, his ex. Grimes, she's the singer.
Okay.
Kind of odd looking, but really sweet. You remember she's wearing like crazy makeup. Elon used to say that was his favorite baby mama, I swear.
His favorite baby mama?
Yeah, she has 3 with her. That little ex that he totes around everywhere in the White House, that's Grimes. So did you see the other day? Grimes is not the type, she's very quiet. She doesn't like talk much about him or anything. But she's on Twitter saying like, Elon's not answering us and it's an emergency. And I've never had to do this. So I'm tweeting out for Elon.
Because that's where he is.
No, I'm tweeting for you to answer me because there's something wrong with one of our kids.
Oh, shit.
And I have to have him sign off. And something bad could happen if you don't call me now. Because apparently they had like, and I'm sure this is Elon's doing, where they both have to sign off if there's anything medical going on.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not answering her. And because he's, busy with Trump. I don't know what he's doing.
The thing about how busy, I mean, he's so busy, but like, he also seems to have time to tweet. It's like 300 times a day.
And troll people.
Oh, constantly.
But like, if you're going to have all those children with all these different people, you got to answer the moms when something bad's happening.
That's the thing. It's like, that's what I was going to ask you. It's like the Nick Cannon types, the him types who just like spread their seed and have countless babies. Like,
well, I mean, if you're taking care of them, like,
teach his own, but like, I wouldn't do that because I feel like it's you want to be the dad.
Because it feels like a lot of broken homes.
Yeah, you're basically like creating a bunch of broken homes if you're not going to be there as you can be. It's just too much.
Listen, I have no judgment. People can do what they want in their own house. I don't care.
I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, it just seems stressful. It seems stressful, and I actually felt really bad for her, the way she was tweeting. And she's like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like,
Didn't
I need help.
St. Clair like tweeted at him and then took it down?
because he finally called her.
Right. It was like some Valentine's Day.
I just want everyone to know, I just had Elon's 13th child.
Okay.
And it was like, everyone's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And like,
what's that one's name? XLR440963?
I don't know. I guarantee you that he had something to do with the name. And we don't know yet. I bet you it's something crazy. Little X. Like his name is like this long.
It's got like numbers and hyphens.
Well, they had to change it because on a birth certificate, they wouldn't let him do all those numbers and weird symbols. They say that you're not allowed to in America.